Hey, Jim, before we go to the men's match, just because it follows up on the earlier match and the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble, we have some Charlotte Flair news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Well, it looks like it broke a while ago, but people are just discovering the breakage. TMZ reporting Charlotte Flair divorces Andrade.
Oh.
Charlotte Flair is ditching her tag team partner in life. TMZ Sports.
I'm glad they're treating this with the gravity that it deserves. These people's lives are in turmoil here, and, so we need to approach this with some level of decorum. Go ahead.
TMZ Sports has learned she's divorced Andrade. Court records we obtained show Ric Flair's daughter filed to separate from her wrestler hubby, real name Manuel Alfonso Andrade Oropeza, in Florida back in June of 2024. And a judge appeared to sign off on the divorce in October of 2024. It's not yet clear if a reason for the split was listed in court documents.
Well,
I've never seen that written like that before. Charlotte, a WWE superstar who just won the Women's Royal Rumble Saturday night in Indianapolis, began dating Andrade in 2019. They got engaged in 2020. In 2022, they tied the knot at a lavish wedding in Mexico.
But apparently, they've got lessons from a Boy Scout on how to untie it.
The couple had appeared happy in the months following the ceremony, with Rick even opting to team with Andrade for his last match.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I forgot that was his partner in that train wreck. In fact, there were little to no signs of any recent trouble in paradise, as Charlotte had actually posted about him helping her with her knee injury recovery just months before submitting her court docs. Charlotte will have plenty on her wrestling plate to keep her mind off the breakup. As the winner of the Rumble, she now has a ticket to WrestleMania 41. As for Andrade, he, too,
he's got a ticket to on the last train to Clarksville.
Will have time in the squared circle to keep him busy. Although after he was eliminated in Saturday's Rumble, he'll have to work a bit harder to get some run at Mania in April in Vegas. So obviously TMZ is taking sides.
Well, again, I mean, it's not like we've criticized ESPN and some of the other legitimate news outlets for writing puff pieces. You can't expect critical journalism from TMZ. It still sounds like a jaw condition to me. But that's sad. These two crazy kids caught up in this star-crossed world of wrestling, and their ships have passed in the night, apparently shearing off significant portions of the hull on the way by.
We have so many couples in wrestling nowadays. It's a big thing because there are women and men at every show now. So everyone just starts dating and hooking up. But now you're going to have wrestling divorces. Like people in the same company. I guess you've had that before, but
in larger numbers, it could start getting awkward. And yeah, that's the thing is, I don't know if there had been a call for a extensive women's division, 50% of the roster or whatever in the territory days. My God, that any business would have ever been able to be done. It would have put everybody out of business because of the intercohabitating and mingling and interspecies contact and conduct that would have been going on. It would have been a madhouse. So I don't. What are they giving everybody saltpeter and catering now that only a few of them actually end up couples or whatever? Because this would, when you think about how many guys and girls are in close proximity all the time, it's not as plentiful as one might think once you study it.
Do you think you would enjoy being a star in the business now and all the women you would get? Or do you think you would hate the fact that you'd be a pariah in the locker room for being a male slut?
Who are you asking that question to?
Stan Lane.
Oh, well, boy, I tell you what, the baby oil fucking stock would have gone way down if Stan had not been allowed to pursue his interests back in the old days.
Baby, like Puffy?
Oh, I forgot. Now Baby Oil's got a bad name now. That was in Mick's book. You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
Mick Foley, in one of his books, he's written so many. He's fucking more plentiful than Stephen King.
He's got a lot of time.
And he's got a lot of stories. But he said that he was at a hotel one night. We were on the road for WCW, and he saw Stan Lane entering his room next door with like 3 bottles of baby oil and several extra towels or whatever. And he tells the story better in the book than I am here, but nevertheless.
Well, that is celebrity gossip news. We are back.
Well, yeah, and again, you know, it's none of our business whether they just couldn't make it work in this fast-paced world. I think TMZ should lay off of them. Who is it for us to cast the first stone while living in a glass house of sin? I don't know what the